What's going on, Jerome's? As we continue on our positional previews, got to talk about safety because that's where first-round pick Lewis Cine lines up. Ooh, that's right. He just wants to stack bodies, murder scene, crime scene, whatever the hell you want to talk about. Lewis Cine is going to be a star in this league, and the Vikings getting him at 32, I think, is just absolute value. And he's the heir to Harrison Smith, Harry the Hitman, and the fact that they're going to get all three of their safeties, Harrison Smith, Cameron Bynum, and Lewis Cine on the field at the same time, that makes you feel good. As well as really revamping that cornerback room. The Vikings secondary could go from 6 to midnight very quickly. So I think that Lewis Cine is going to be a future Pro Bowler. I think that he could be a potential future All-Pro. I think that he brings an attitude and swagger to the back end of this defense where, the Vikings defense last couple years sort of stagnated. You can't really put your finger on one cause, but you look at the top three defensive picks for the Vikings. You look at Lewis Cine, you look at Andrew Booth Jr., look at Brian Asamoah. All three of them are high-energy dudes. Guys that are going to bring some swagger to this defense, and you love to see it. Harrison Smith still has some good football left in him. I think that the drafting of Lewis Cine, as well as the emergence of Cameron Bynum, could allow the Vikings to use Harrison Smith closer to the line of scrimmage as a de facto outside linebacker. I think that that's where he shines, down in the box. So I think that could actually prolong his career because I think that Harrison, coverage-wise, as you get older, you are going to lose your legs. You're going to lose your agility and speed. So him in coverage could have been an issue, but if he's down in the box operating essentially as a linebacker and just allowing him to do Harrison Smith things, I think that's going to be beneficial for him going forward. And then you got Cameron Bynum. Last year, was drafted as a cornerback that converted him to safety, and he played extremely well when he was on the field last season. And now Cam Beasley has his opportunity where I think future it's going to be free safety Cameron Bynum, strong safety Lewis Cine, and I think that it's going to be really tough to keep Bynum off the field because he is so good in coverage. He is so good working in the slot as a former cornerback as well. And then you got Josh Metellus, who's played some really good special teams, a former Pride of Michigan. I think that he's a solid and competent backup safety as well as, like we said, a good special teamer. They got Miles Dorn from University of North Carolina, was on the practice squad last season. We'll see if he can potentially make the practice squad again this year. And they got Mike Brown, who is listed on the official roster as 6'11". That'd be kind of tall for a safety. I don't know what's going to happen there. But either way, I mean, the future of the Viking safety room is very bright. And the Vikings have had great safeties throughout their history. You look at Paul Krause, who all-time interception leader with 81, a record that is never going to be broken. It is never going to be broken because of the way that the rules have changed and the way that the game has shifted. Because we've always pointed this out. Paul Krause has 81 career interceptions. Ed Reed is a once-in-a-generation historic ball hawk. He only had 64 interceptions, so that's never going to be broken because, I mean, quarterbacks back in the day, they threw for 14 touchdowns and 20 picks. Like, every quarterback in the league was Jameis Winston, even the good ones. So it's kind of rough there. But the Vikings have had great safeties. Paul Krause, Joey Browner, of course, Robert Griffith, the late, great Orlando Thomas, as well as Harrison Smith. So Lewis Cine is going to be the next great one. Cameron Bynum is going to be a good one as well, man. So just get after it. But that's it. Let's take a look at the Vikings safety room. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.